Welcome everyone into the Blake's Take live stream. We are a little late getting in here, of course, because of wrestling practice, but here we are now, 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the first quarter, left in the first quarter, and it is currently 13-5. The Warriors lead. It is senior night, folks, so this will be the last home game for the Warriors in the regular season. And so it should be a good one. Right now, we have all the seniors on the court with Cole Matthews, Carson Girding, Cameron Ordway, Logan Carter, and Isaac Latin. An incredible group that, and each and every one of them have been in the program for 4 years, and were honored earlier in the game. Such an incredible group of young men. And now they'll be Girding will check out, and Russell and Beardsley will check in for Latin and Girding. But it's been a great run for these seniors, and they're looking to cap it off with a state championship this year and a win here tonight on senior night. And so here they are against the Sisters Outlaws. Cole Matthews with the slam! Oh, baby! Getting senior night off to a rocking start. Cole Matthews is getting up there tonight. He is feeling it. That different type of energy. Big time players make big time plays in big time moments. That's so cool to see. And Matthews on the breakaway. Euro step in the lane. Russell on the putback. No good. And now the Outlaws come up the court. And pump fake drive float game is not strong by Adam Castle. Beardsley now up at the top of the key. Ordway on the edge. Kicks it over to Beardsley. Pump fakes the three. Nice drive baseline. Gets it. Tries to wrap around to Carter, but it is no good. And Warriors get a nice trap there. Outlaws move the ball around nicely. That'll be overshot by Noah Pittman. Beardsley, nice dish up the court to Ordway. Post up in the paint. That'll be off the right side of the rim. And called for the foul is Ordway. Fouling Pittman. And so now Preston Kramer will check in for Ordway with 53.1 left here in the second quarter. In the first quarter, excuse me. And deep three off the front of the rim by Max Palanuk. Kramer out on the wing. Looks at Beardsley. Pump fakes. Gives it back to Matthews. Matthews now working. Hands it off to Beardsley. Sets a screen. Another screen for Beardsley. Pick and roll. Russell doesn't find a roll. Pump fake drive. Floater. No good for Matthews. And clock winding down here. We'll see if the 10 seconds left. And Beardsley with the tip away. And Beardsley going to get one last shot off at the end, but it'll be off the back of the backboard. But the Warriors already have a double-digit lead here after 16-5 is the score. Seniors bringing the energy on a great night here in Philomath, the final regular season home game. Great to be here with you all. And how about that play by Cole Matthews, setting the tone for what should be an amazing senior night for this group. 5 seniors in total on this roster, as I mentioned. All have been in the program for 4 years. All have come a long way. And now they are leaders on this Warriors roster, who currently sits number 6 in the OSAA ranks, 8-1 in league. Hopes of a league championship still alive, as well as a state championship, of course. The Outlaws in their respective are only 2-7 and are 9-11, 2-7 in conference play and 9-11 overall. Currently ranked 23rd in the OSAA. And the last time these two teams met, Philomath obliterated the Outlaws on the road 52-24. And that could be a high possibility tonight, especially with the jam-packed crowd we have tonight for these wonderful seniors. So right now, the only senior left on the court is Cole Matthews. Rest star Jacob Peters checked in after the break. Beardsley with some nice defense, almost stripped away by Russell. And now posting up inside is Richard Huffman. He'll draw a foul. And so Mahiki Frolik will take it out. And Frolik gets the outlet pass in. And now up top is Pittman. James Schwartz with the ball now. Frolik. Tipped away by Russell. Scramble around the round. And Peters tries to recover. Gets it and throws it back up top to Schwartz. But that is blocked. And it'll be Warriors ball now. Matthews now on the edge. Beardsley with a three. Hits that one. Knocks his first of the game, Beardsley. And now Warriors setting up their trap. Going zone right now. Haven't seen a lot of zone in the past couple of games, but the Warriors are putting it on now. And it's working effectively as the Warriors force some more trouble. Oh, but then Richard Huffman escapes the Warriors. And so there will be a timeout called by the Warriors. They currently have a 12-point advantage with 6:29 left to go in the second quarter. Like I said earlier, we're mainly playing man in the past two games. And so they're switching it up against this Outlaw offense. So we'll see how it works. It's forced some fast break transition plays thus far, so it seems to be working effectively. But we'll see how they keep it up. But you can feel the energy tonight here in Philomath. The band is here, the cheers, and we got a nice student section. Should be a great night. And so 6:29 to go here in the second. 19-7 is the lead. Warriors got the ball coming out of that timeout. Beardsley for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by, almost tipped away, I should say, by Matthews. Lost out of the hands of Peters. And so to Beardsley at the top of the zone. Almost tipped away there. The Outlaws recover. And almost lost out of the hands of Frolik. Warriors, nice trap. And that forces the turnover on Schwartz. So now Schwartz will check out. And Max Polonuk will check in. Matthews looking to set things up top. Works off the double screen. Pump fakes the shot. Nice movement to the ball in the corner. Now, nice shot from downtown is Matthews. Matthews with the 3-point shot. And now baseline on the drive is Huffman. He'll draw the foul on Russell, so he'll go to the line. So Warriors, a little bit antsy tonight, a little bit physical, a little edge on their shoulder. Currently already have 6 fouls, 5:16 to go, so they're just one away from bonus. Playing a little bit scrappy tonight. So Huffman will knock down the second, which will make it a 13-point game. 22-9 is the score. 5 minutes remain here in the second. Nice no-look pass to the corner. Beardsley gets inside to Peters, but that'll be no good on the shot. And Matthews almost with the steal. Really putting in quite the effort tonight. And now Pittman throws that one away. And Pittman tips that one out of bounds off the hands of. And so he'll check out. And Maddox Castell will check in. Beardsley working off the screen. Nice corner look. Tips that up. Hot potato. Gets it to the corner for Kramer for 3. Bangs that one down. Beardsley with some nice. He's like one step ahead of everyone. Getting the ball moved around very nicely here. And playing outstanding defense as well. Forcing the turnover again as Polinick throws that one out of bounds. And so now Matthews will check out for the first time this game. What an incredible effort in that first quarter. And that slam dunk is a highlight reel play of this game. Beardsley, corner. Kramer pump fakes, gets it back out to Ordway. Swinging baseline. Beardsley, one step ahead. Kramer for 3. Gets that one again. Kramer with back-to-back 3-pointers. So Kramer heating up here. And stolen by Beardsley. Now on the breakaway. And gets that one to roll in off the front of the rim. Beardsley getting the Warriors fired up with an outstanding plays on both ends of the floor. 30-9. Warriors have a 21-point advantage with 3:26 to go as the Outlaws try and slow it down. But it is going to be hard to do as the Warriors are fired up here tonight. And they are hitting their shots from outside. Nice pair of looks from Kramer. So great look there from the corner, and especially Beardsley. Just as soon as he has the ball, he already has a step ahead. Already looking for the next man in line, setting up his teammates nicely and making outstanding plays on the defensive end, getting rowdy. So 3:26 to go, 30-9. The Warriors lead by a big margin. Beardsley still playing up top. Pittman gets it inside. Castle with the mid-range jumper off the back of the rim and the backboard, so it'll be rebounded by Kramer. Kramer will now take it up. Get it on the edge with Beardsley. And rolling off the screen is Lattin. Lattin gets it to Kramer on the outside. Up top, Ordway over to Beardsley. And nice spin move. Good look. Ordway pump fake drive. Dish inside to Kramer, and they'll reset. Lots of good ball movement happening. Kramer outside thought about it, but did decide not to take it. Now Beardsley pump fakes, goes inside, and he'll dish inside. What a pass to Latin, who will pass it over the top to Jacob Peters for the nice finish. Man, Beardsley just with outstanding court vision. Incredible ball handler. And now looking inside are the Outlaws. Stolen away by Ordway. And he'll be fouled by 44 AJ Scholl. And so Scholl will now check out as Jesse Murillo will check in. And Carter will check in for Peters. Ordway will get it into Beardsley. Beardsley, Europe in the lane. Nice dish off to Latin. Up at top. Now Ordway on the drive. Tries to draw the foul. Won't get a call. And it'll be rebounded by the Outlaws. Schwartz working on Ordway. Posts up. Gets it out. Murillo. Nice gets that little two-pointer to finish. As that puts the Outlaws in double digits now. Beardsley over to Kramer on the edge. Turnaround pass. Ordway baseline. Gets it inside to Carter. Carter will lose the grip. It'll be stolen away by Schwartz. Schwartz. Posts up. This is inside to Murillo. And now Schwartz with the pull at mid-range. It looks like Carter got a hand on it. It'll be rebounded by the Outlaws, but it'll be tipped into the hands of Carter. Now here come the Warriors. Beardsley up top. Ordway. Looks inside, gets it to Kramer. And Warriors keep rotating around. Kramer for three. Off the front of the rim. And it'll be rebounded by Beardsley after tipped off the hands of the Outlaws. Now Ordway looking inside for Latin. Latin recovers it. And that'll be tipped away by Schwartz. And so Carson Girding will now check it back into the game for his fellow senior, Cameron Ordway. And Carson will now just get the outlet pass to Beardsley. Beardsley working up top. Just like ISO on him. Finally gets it to Kramer. And clock winding down here in the second half. Beardsley tries to take a shot at the end of the quarter. And that'll be no good off the front of the rim. And so Warriors won't get the last shot to drop, but it was an incredible first half filled with exciting plays and exciting shots. 32 to 11 is the score at the break. Warriors lead by 21. We're able to manage to stay out of bonus. And so many of you may be wondering, where is the Warriors star player on the team in Ty May? Well, unfortunately, May came down with an elbow injury, which has caused him to miss tonight's game, unfortunately. So we won't get to see the great Ty May in action. So we'll have to wait and see him later on. Hopefully he gets well soon because he is such an impactful player on this team. But the Warriors are stepping up tonight, especially their seniors. And what a play by Cole Matthews there on that highlight reel dunk. That was something. And as always, right now we have our nightly halftime hoop shoot. You pay $1 for a shot. You make it, you get a soda. And all the proceeds go back to our very own Special Olympics Unified Basketball team and support of them and their events. They just had their tournament this past weekend. That went amazing and had lots of support there. So thank you to all who supported. It was great to see such love and support for these kids. And this upcoming Saturday will be the annual Polar Plunge, in which we are also accepting donations. Students will plunge into the water and usually donate about $50, and all the donations go back to Special Olympics Oregon in support of continuing to give those in need the opportunity to succeed and do what they love to do. So, such a great organization. Love to support the Special Olympics. And so, after the NBA trade deadline, we had quite a few moves around the league, and a couple players are already getting used to their new teams. We got Ben Simmons and James Harden, which will hopefully make their returns after the All-Star break. Simmons said in his first remarks with the public today that he doesn't have an exact date for which he will return to the NBA hardwood, but that he hopes to play against the 76ers in that anticipated matchup between the Nets and the Sixers on March 10th. Harden, on the other hand, is expected to make his debut after the All-Star break this weekend. And speaking of which, several opportunities have been presented to those who got snubbed on my All-Star snubs list, as you may have seen on the YouTube channel. LaMelo Ball's getting an opportunity in place of the injured Kevin Durant. And then also um, Darius Garland, who is already on the All-Star roster, will be playing. But his teammate can't quite come to it right now. So Jared Allen, that's it. Will be getting an opportunity to play in this All-Star game thanks to an injury in the Eastern Conference in place of James Harden, who is injured currently with that hamstring injury. Whether it's legitimate or not, I'll leave that for another discussion. And then also, DeJounte Murray will be getting an opportunity in place of an injured Draymond Green. So that is good for him. So all of those who I believe got snubbed now have a chance to play in the All-Star game, which is always great to see. So it should be a fun weekend in Cleveland itself, who gets two All-Stars. Haven't seen that in a while, at least since Kevin Durant, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving were in Cleveland and all those All-Star appearances together. So Team LeBron is with the starters: Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron himself, and Nikola Jokic. And then for his reserves, he'll have Jimmy Butler, Luka Doncic, Darius Garland, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, and Fred VanVleet. Durant, on the other hand, will have in the starting lineup Joel Embiid, John Morant, Jason Tatum, Andrew Wiggins, and Trey Young. And in place of Durant, who'll have his replacement be a reserve, will be LaMelo Ball, along with Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert, Zach LaVine, Chris Middleton, DeJounte Murray, Karl Anthony Towns, and then, of course, Draymond Green, who is injured but was still selected for the All-Star game. So the festivities will get underway Friday night with the slam dunk contest and the three-point contest. Oh, excuse me, that may be Saturday, as the All-Star game is normally on a Sunday. Yes, Sunday, February 20th will be the game. And so it should be some fun back and forth basketball between the Team LeBron and Team Durant. Although Durant will not be able to play in his second straight All Star game due to injury. Hopefully, he can get healthy soon so we can see him in the Nets. This new Nets roster with Andre Drummond and Seth Curry, who put on quite the show last night in Brooklyn, who obviously were without Kyrie Irving due to his vaccination status. But Seth Curry put on quite a performance with, I believe, 23 points it was, and had several passes to Andre Drummond, who is a force to be reckoned with on the defensive end, is providing some nice size for the Nets down low. And so they were able to help break the Nets' 11-game losing skid with a win over the Kings last night, 109-85. And so that seems to be working nicely. We'll see how the new addition of Harden will impact the 76ers, who are already competing highly in the Eastern Conference. They currently sit in the 4th spot, currently just 3 games back of the Heat for first place. It's a tight Eastern Conference, very competitive, unlike the West, in which the Warriors and Suns are pretty much running the show right now as it stands, with the Suns in first place with 46-10, and the Warriors have slid to 4 games back after their loss to the Clippers last night. But Klay Thompson seems to be catching rhythm, which is good to see him back on track. And as he gets better and better, that's going to take the pressure off Stephen Curry, who unfortunately, after posting an MVP start to his year, has kind of slid into a slump here over the past few games. So let's hope that he can continue to try and climb out of that slump and continue to try and lead this Warriors team back into title contention. Where that is the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors also hope to, Philomath also hope to be in title contention here in the 4A state championships. They definitely stand a shot with anyone out there. When they're on their game, they are pretty outstanding. And so we'll see how they take care of business the rest of tonight here in the second half against the Sisters Outlaws. And so, starting with the ball in the second half will be the Warriors. They currently lead 32-11. Matthews, pump fake, isolation on the baseline, draws the foul, hard fall. Hope he is okay. He's getting up okay. Appears he is a little shaken up on that play, of course. Pretty hard foul on the drive. Kind of quieted the crowd a little bit. But he'll get up and head to the line to shoot his free throws. Matthews, such a critical player on this team, such a leader. He's just a playmaker and a true baller. He's been on this Warriors varsity roster since his sophomore year, has just continued to grow and develop and mature into the outstanding player he is that we are seeing tonight. So Matthews knocks down both of those free throws. The Outlaws now come at the court. Deep three, and Max Palinuk will hit that one from outside. Ordway wraps around, gets it off to Matthews. Step back three, and that'll be off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Carter, who goes up for the putback and gets the foul call. So he'll go to the line as the Outlaws draw 2 quick fouls to start this half, not even a minute in. And that'll go in and out. Carter also a nice contributor off the bench at times this season. He can definitely contribute at moments, as we've seen. So Pittman on the drive will draw the foul on Latin. And so it will be on the ground, though. And Outlaws get a nice look inside to Richard Huffman off the inbound. So officials discussing. Girding will now be taking it up the court. Matthews looking inside. Swings up top. Girding looking to come off the screen. Dishes it away. Backdoor cut by Girding. Wasn't able to get it to him. Now Ordway on the drive tries to hand it off to Latin, but it is stolen by the Outlaws, who throw it up the court and are fouled by Latin. So Latin will pick up his first 2 fouls of the game and the Warriors' first 2 fouls of the half. Outlaws get it into Schwartz. Pittman caught in the trap. Caught in the trap and stolen away by Girding, who gets stripped away himself by Huffman. And so it'll stay the Warriors' ball, though, as it is off the hands of Huffman. Up top now. Almost get a Warriors trying to set up a corner look for Carter there. Won't get it, so they'll reset. Girding outside. Gets it to Ordway. Nice backdoor cut. And draws the foul, so he'll go to the line. Shooting 2. So much more of a physical and fouling game than we're used to seeing from the Warriors, who have stayed pretty low against both their opponents in the past couple of weeks. But both teams are playing a little more physical, a little more scrappy tonight. Seen a lot more transition plays. So Pittman caught in the trap, gets it to Huffman, and that'll be tipped away by the Warriors, almost over and back, and it will be an over and back as Girding was trying to recover it there, but unfortunately just won't be able to get it before half court. But good plays by the Warriors, putting the pressure on defensively. They get it into Pittman. Looks up top. Those big arc ball to Philomath. Pittman in the corner. On the drive now is Schwartz. Swings it to the corner, and that'll be off the backside of the rim and stripped out of the hands of Matthews. For the easy finish is Schwartz. So Matthews getting a little banged up here in the second half. Might get him fired up. Now, looking inside was Ordway, but we didn't have Latin. Now Pittman on the fast break layup. That'll be off the backside of the backboard. And so now swinging it up the court themselves is the Warriors. Nice pass by Matthews. Tries to get it for Ordway, but it'll be off the hands of the Outlaws and won't be able to get a finish. Warriors playing a little bit sloppy here, trying to get it cleaned up with Russell checking into the game for Latin. Cutting inside is Matthews, posts up on the block, fade away. That'll be off the backside of the rim and into the hands of Morello, and Pittman now working on Girding. Goes, swatted away by Girding, and it'll be rebounded by Russell. Girding says, get that out of my house. And now here's Girding. Nice dish to Matthews for long range, and he'll hit that one. Good find by Girding and great finish by Matthews. Warriors lead 39-18. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remain here in the third quarter. And so a timeout will be taken by the Outlaws as the Warriors get a nice couple of plays there to get them a little bit of spark. Struggling to hold on to the basketball there as both teams were kind of making nice defensive plays, and both teams were kind of moving a little bit faster than they needed to and were a little above themselves, letting the ball get out of hand. We saw the ball moving back and forth between both the teams, several turnovers, so Warriors might have to dial it back just a tad to maintain control. The Outlaws playing nicely here. They're sticking around, playing some solid defense. Warriors still lead by a very comfortable margin, but Outlaws trying to make plays and setting up good looks. Just a few sloppy turnovers here and there is what's kind of keeping them out of it. So now checking into the game is Frolik. And Beardsley almost with the takeaway. And Frolik will get it into Schwartz. Murillo on the edge, tipped off the hands of Beardsley. And so Beardsley not letting the Outlaws get too many looks. Sloppy pass on the inbound. Matthews almost is the steal. He'll get it now. Drives in the lane, wrap around, draws the foul. And so he'll go to the line. Outlaws called for yet another foul. That's their fourth on the night of the half as a team. So a strong part of Matthews' game is his free throw shooting. Really, the Warriors are a very efficient free throw shooting team. They have been throughout the season. That one will miss, though, off the front of the rim. So Schwartz will take it up the court, swings it out to Frolik. Schwartz stopped in his tracks. Frolik dishes inside to Murillo. And now outside look is good from Palinuk. Palinuk with a few three-point shots in the night. Beardsley left open. Spin move inside, gets it out to Russell. And Russell will reset things and get it up top to Matthews. Matthews gets inside to Russell. Russell posts up strong, goes up. Nice post moves by Chad Russell there. Staying patient, getting up and under the Outlaws defenders for the bucket. And the Outlaws just continue to make passes well beyond their reach. And the Warriors trying to jump on them. So now Carter and Matthews will check out, and Kramer and Peters will check in. Palinuk looking for the backside cut. Won't be there, though. Froelich. We get it up top to Schwartz. Almost over and back. Saves it though. That'll be Patrick Silva now on the edge. And deep three is no good. Nothing but air from Schwartz. So Beardsley will take it up the court. And tipped off the hands of Palinuk. Warriors trying a high-low look. They get it over the top to Russell, who won't be able to finish the two. Froelich pump fake drive on Kramer. Gets stopped in his tracks, though. Murillo is blocked by Russell. So he'll get it to Matthews. Stops Palinuk in his tracks. On the drive, gets it over to Kramer. And now up top is Beardsley, who will reset. Off the screen is Kramer. Gets it over to Beardsley for three. Off the front of the rim, though. That'll be short. Warriors getting good looks here, just not able to finish thus far. And Beardsley will be called for the foul there on Schwartz. And so now Huffman will check back into the game for Murillo. Palinuk gets the ball right back to him. Now Schwartz at the top. Palinuk way downtown. That'll be tipped off the hands of Beardsley with the block. They swing it up the court to Matthews. A lot about a dunk, but now just go up strong for the nice, easy finish. Got a little eager there, but didn't want to injure himself, so smart play there by Matthews. And now in the corner trap is Froelich. Tries to throw it away to Silva, but it'll be too far, a little too strong there. And so Girding will now check back into the game for Matthews. Matthews with a great third quarter there. As a minute and 6 just remains with Warriors with a 23-point advantage. 44-21 is the score. Beardsley on the corner. Nice pass by Russell to Kramer on the backside cut and gets the foul too. So Kramer will try to make it a 3-point play. Good find by Russell. Good movement off the ball by Kramer. Short on the free throw. Be rebounded by Silva. Beardsley called for another hand check. That'll be his second foul. 4th team foul for the Warriors. Pittman now checks back in for Palinuk. So Schwartz trying to work on Beardsley. Beardsley staying aggressive. Warriors sticking in their trap. They get a triple trap in the corner. Schwartz escapes. They get it over to Pittman. Mid-range jumper is blocked off the hands of Peters. But it'll be rebounded by the Outlaws. Silva with the second chance putback. It'll be no good. And so now here come the Warriors. Chad Russell off the nice pass from Beardsley, but won't be able to finish for the two. Post up mid-range jumper for Pittman. That'll be off the front of the rim. And now here come the Warriors, clock winding down. Got to get a shot off. It'll be stolen away by Pittman. One final shot here at the end of the third. That'll be too strong off the stop of the backboard. And so Warriors have a 25-point lead here after 3 with 4 team fouls. Sitting with a comfortable 25-point advantage. 46-21 is the score as we head into the 4th. Warriors defense still playing outstanding, not letting the Outlaws get their looks. Closing out nicely on some shots there in the 3rd. and then also playing some nice offense as well, getting some good looks. It's just we're able to hit a few, but we're definitely able to get enough to stay ahead. And so one last quarter for these seniors here in this gym. So many memories, so many games, and it's been so fun to call them this year. And it's been a privilege to be able to cover these boys, and I will be covering them in the playoffs when they return. And once my wrestling season is over, any games that I will be able to travel to in the postseason, I will make it to. So don't you worry, Blake's Take will be covering the postseason. And so to start the fourth, it'll be the Outlaws. Pittman working on Beardsley, gets it to Murillo. Palinuk met by several Warrior defenders on the baseline. He manages to get it to Huffman, puts up a shot. It'll be no good, and it'll be off the hands of the Warriors. So now Cameron Ordway will check back into the game for Kramer, while Latin will check into the game for Peters. So both the sophomores come in and the seniors, both the sophomores come out and the seniors will now check in. Palinuk, corner three, nice closeout by Ordway. They get it up the court, but it's stolen away by Pittman. And Pittman on the drive, Eurostep draws the foul. And so very fast-paced game we got going here. Lots of transition plays. Very back and forth. And so now Beardsley and Matthews, Beardsley and Russell will check out, while all the seniors now are back on the court for one last ride. Pittman misses the second off the back of the rim. It'll be rebounded by Logan Carter. Ordway gets it to Matthews. Matthews looking for something to open up. Ordway peeps out on the edge. And inside is Latin. Gets it up top to Carter. Pump fakes. Decides to take the shot. It'll be off the right side of the rim. Rebounded by Huffman. Pittman now driving inside. Is met. Gets Murillo on the look for the two. Ordway swings up top, gets it over to Matthews on the edge. Nice pump fake, settles. Nice look inside for Carter, who settles his feet, but it will be called for the foul, for the travel before the foul. Took too many chop steps, and now Outlaws moving fast as usual. Pittman settles for the mid-range. It'll be off the front of the rim. And Huffman on the putback. It'll be no good off the front of the rim. Pittman swings it over to Palinuk. That'll be off the left side. Rebounded by Huffman on the putback. Roll around by a toilet bowl and rebounded by, finally, Matthews. So lots of shots being put up by the Outlaws. That seems to be their strategy. Just get as many looks as possible. Inside is Carter. Gets it outside to Girding. Nice no-look pass to Matthews, who gets the foul call on the drive. And so it'll be on the ground. Outlaws approaching on bonus with 16 fouls thus far here in the second half. So now checking it for Huffman will be AJ Scholl, the tallest player listed on the Outlaw roster. Matthews gets it into Carter at the block. Post up fade away. That'll be off the front of the rim. It'll be recovered by the Outlaws. Pittman, ISO on Girding. On the drive now is Frolik, met by Warrior defenders. Palinuk with yet another three. He'll get that one to drop this time after a couple misses. But he's hit a few triples tonight. Matthews pump fake, step back three, and that'll be off the backside of the rim. Matthews will recover his own shot. Now on the drive, tries to get it to Latin, and a foul call will be made. It'll be on Palinuk, so it'll stay Warriors ball. And so that'll send Latin to the line for 1-1 as the Outlaws now reach bonus. Currently trailing by 20 with 5:13 left here in the fourth and final quarter for these seniors. That'll be off the right side is Latin's free throw. Pittman working out of the trap, tries to get up the top for Scholl, but it'll be rolling out of bounds. Russell now checks into the game for Latin, as that could possibly be the last time we see Latin on the Philomath hardwood. Matthews pitches it over to Ordway. Warriors swinging the ball around, and as Ordway makes the backside cut, it'll be Frolik called for the hand check. Excuse me, it'll be actually called on Cole Matthews on the offensive end. And a little sloppy handling of the ball is Pittman. So it'll be Warriors ball now. Just a lot of lack of awareness going on. And Matthews gets it to Gritting on the edge. On the drive, Euro step, nice move to get inside for the 2-point bucket. Pittman working on Girding. Gets it out to Palinuk, way outside. That'll be in and out. And Murillo gets stripped away by Carter. So Ordway, crossover dribble, gets it on the roll for Russell, who posts up strong on Scholl for the finish. Palinuk double teamed on the edge, gets it to Pittman. Pittman trying to work through the trap, gets it to Frolik. Swings it over to Palinuk, thought about a three, and now Girding attempting to block it, but it'll be called for the foul, so that'll send Palinuk to the line, shooting two. So that'll be Girding's third foul of the night. As both teams now in bonus, we have not seen the Warriors reach bonus a lot this season, but lots of emotions and tensions tonight, and it's a high-paced game. So Ordway checks out, and Peters checks in as Carter checks out, and Kramer checks in, and that'll be likely the last time, as well as Girding checks out as Beardsley checks in. And now Logan Matthews will make his varsity debut as Matthews check out. So that'll be the last time we see these seniors on the Philomath hardwood, likely. It's been a great run for them here at the Philomath High School. And with a 33-point advantage, this game is all but over. So congratulations, seniors, on an incredible run and in some incredible moments here in this gym. So now the younger Matthews brother, Logan, younger brother of Cole Matthews, is in the game, making his varsity debut as just a freshman. Lots of upside in the coming years, hoping to replicate all the impact his brother has had on this program. So Chad Russell will now go to the line, shooting 1-1. We'll shoot two, as it'll be off the shot. So now lots of younger substitutes coming in for the Outlaws. And that'll be short on the free throw. Frolik looking inside. Matthews tips that one away, the younger of the two. And so Cole Matthews will actually check back into the game. Get some time with his younger brother, Logan. What a moment here. Two Matthews brothers on the same court. And nice closeout defense. Outlaws managed to get the outlet pass in. Frolik crossover. Stopped in his tracks by Kramer. And Scholl with the turnaround post-up shot drops that one in for two. So Beardsley taking it up the court. Gets it to the younger Matthews on the edge. He'll get it to the elder Matthews. Thought about a shot. Decides not to take it. Dishes it over to Beardsley. And Matthews wasn't expecting the pass. So that'll be a turnover for the Warriors. Outlaws working on the Warriors. On the drive, nice block by the elder Matthews. And Scholl called for the foul as Peters was trying to save it. But nice swat by Matthews, absolutely rejecting that one. So now Peters will go to the line shooting 1-1. Crowd is amped up with the incredible playmaking abilities of Cole Matthews on his final night in this gym. It's been quite a show for him tonight with a slam dunk and some nice defensive plays. That free throw is short, rebounded by himself is Peters. Beardsley pitches it to Matthews, gets it to his younger brother. They swing it over to Beardsley. Beardsley gets it back over to Cole. And called for an offensive foul will be Peters attempting to set a screen on the baseline. So now Peters will check in out. And so Peters will actually stay in the game as Cole Matthews will check out, likely for the last time, who knows. But Hudson Robb will check in, the other freshman, who has seen some varsity playing time in the Warriors blowout wins. So Beardsley trying to strip away that one. He's called for the foul. And so that'll send the Outlaws to the line. Very physical game. Scrappy plays going on all around. Both teams combined right now with 18 fouls, as the Warriors have a 50-30 lead here with a minute and a half to go in the game. Logan Matthews on the edge now. Gets it to Hudson Robb. Matthews on the cut, post up inside, won't get that one to go. It'll be rebounded by Kramer, tries the putback, and Matthews scrambling on the ground trying to get the rebound. It'll be recovered by the Outlaws, though, as they push the pace up the court. And Scholl, guarded by Peters, gets it outside. And it'll be, here come the Warriors up the court. Beardsley saves it. Nice pass from Kramer back to Beardsley, but it'll escape his hands. as now Callan Albin will make his varsity debut. Lots of young players showing the next generation of Warriors players after these seniors leave. Rob almost with the steal. And on the drive are the Outlaws. That'll be no good to the right side of the rim. But they'll drop in the two-pointer is Martin. And clock winding down here, final seconds. Beardsley will try and just get the ball away. And Outlaws still playing physical, but this game is over just about. And so the Warriors win it 50 to 32 here on the senior night, sending the seniors out strong in their final home game here on the Philomath hardwood. Incredible game for the seniors, all contributing nicely, especially Cole Matthews, a leader on this team, and all these seniors. I wish the best of luck the rest of the season as they continue to try and finish out their final goal of a state championship here for this program. And we've seen the up-and-coming talent that we have for the next generation of Warrior players. Lots of underclassmen bringing bright talent. But the brightest of it all is up at the senior class, and glad they could get the win tonight. We'll see if the girls can replicate the success with Philomath's best basketball player overall, Sage Kramer, trying to leave her mark on the Philomath hardwood here in about 20 minutes. So you hear, folks, if you would like to see Sage Kramer's final game as a Warrior in the Philomath gym, tune back in here in about 20 minutes to see if she can get the job done like the boys did. Congratulations to the boys on a great win on senior night. I'll be right back here shortly for the girls to see if they can replicate the success. Have a great night, everyone. See you soon.